Yo guys, Beast, back to weekly content, and today I'm going to be doing a Is It Worth the Grind for the, I do believe it's one of the Amons. It's another free-to-play Amon, because we don't have enough of those. Anyway, so, it is a light type Amon, so let's get right into this. First things first, 16 normal Kaku to grind up. If you 100% it and you do all the missions and everything, there's 16 Kaku. Have a video covering that once again. Anyway, on to the actual character now. Alright, so, first things first, Kotaro Amon on my own. So, his stats are 8.7k AHP, 930 attack, and 595 defense. He is 10 out of 10, 100% mastery. He has 6 AP and 15 durability, so he is doing really nice on durability. But once again, when it comes to free-to-plays and stuff, they always have just tons of durability, but I don't actually see that durability being any use after about 10 or so. But still, nonetheless, very nice amounts of durability. 6 AP is nothing terrible, but it's not a lot of AP to begin with. Now, let's get on into his little abilities. So, first of all, his 100% ability is increased damage versus ghouls by 1.3 times. So, if you get him 100% on mastery, which is basically just getting all the dupes for free, increases damage versus ghouls by 1.3, so he does more damage to ghouls. If we go ahead and check out his first one, increases his own attack. Second one's a defense boost, third one's a durability boost, and the last one is increases critical hit chance, or rate, by 15%. So, not terrible, nothing crazy there on stats or anything, no crazy skills, nothing. So, oh, did I say skill? I meant ability. Nothing crazy on abilities. Stats are okay, but they're nothing crazy. And let's get right on down into his actual skill. This is level 5, he's 100%ed, 1.5 times your attack for 3 turns, so he boosts only his own attack for 3 turns once he gets the skill off, and he deals attack times 0.7 times damage to one enemy 6 times. Chances, he has a chance to inflict bleed for 3 turns. It's not a high chance, it's nothing crazy. It's not a low chance, it's just a chance. It's a flat out chance, so there's a good chance you're not going to get that bleed off, and it's going to suck. So, an okay chance to get one enemy bleeding, and you're attacking one enemy for 0.7 times damage, but he does boost his own attack by 1.5 times, so maybe his second skill will do more damage, but overall, he's pretty not so good. I'd do it for the Kaku, but overall, he's nothing crazy. So, real quickly, we are going to test him out. We're going to run him on a team real quickly. We're going to see how his skill looks and everything if you want to know that. But this is the team we're going to be running. As you can see, it's a full free-to-play team, except for the Toka in the middle, because I like the Toka in the middle, and she boosts attack already. And, well, I was like, why not? So, let's try this out. I think we're going to go ahead and test it out against a Dark-type event. Or we're going to test it out against an event with ghouls on it. He is a light type unit, so we are going to be going against not the Queen K ward. We're going to go against the Kagane ward of, you know, I want to do this one, but at the same time, let's do a normal one because that sounds like a quicker clear. So, we're going against Dark type because he has advantage, but he also has disadvantage against it. And yeah, so we got to go over a couple times, and then we are going to try this out. So, the camera setup's a little bit different than normal. Also, the background's a little bit modified, and I recently had to reset the PC. It took me like 2 days to download everything, but don't worry, it was just the SSD that I had to reset, which happened to have BlueStacks, OBS, all my Adobe products, and everything else I use to make videos. So, if you're wondering why I didn't get this out sooner, that's what was up. It was really annoying. Anyway, so, in battle, he has 15k HP, so actually a considerable amount of HP right now, though he's being boosted because being just released. But 15k HP, 8 AP, and just a godly amount of durability that's just never going to actually be needed. So, then everyone else on here, we have the free-to-play Kaneki, we have the Toka, and, of course, let's go ahead and see how his damage is. So, 2.6k damage there. Ooh, we need to double that up. Okay, there we go. So, his damage compared to the Kaneki is godly. He does a lot more damage than this Kaneki does. This is the free-to-play Kaneki you can farm up. I did an Is It Worth the Grind of it ages ago, but his event hasn't returned yet. I am really anxiously waiting to see when free-to-play farmable characters, like events, actually do start returning on Global. I do believe they return on the JP, but on Global, I don't actually think I've seen any sort of free-to-play events return once they're gone. Now, they have lasted multiple sections, but anyway, I digress. On to the next thing. Toka is actually, and I do believe my Toka's at 60%. So, yeah, he does decent damage, actually, it looks like. Now, is it annoying that his skill doesn't do anything crazy? And skill-wise, he's really nothing good at all. But overall, yeah, he's not terrible. There we go. Also, his AP charge is decently quick. Let's go ahead and see how his skill looks. And his attacks don't look bad either. I actually really like him. I think I'd probably end up... Actually, that's not terrible on damage either. yeah, overall he's not a terrible unit actually. His skill is mediocre, but you could definitely probably use this guy, especially during the next territory war, specifically because he's going to be boosted there. And, you know, overall, pretty interesting actually. So, yeah, like 4k damage when he hits now. Versus like 600 and Toka doing... Oh, Toka, you were supposed to tell us. 1.5, 8k. Yeah, he does quite a bit of damage actually. And he has his skill off now, so of course he's getting the attack boost to himself. But overall, he's actually not doing terrible. I expected him to be way worse. I definitely do think it's worth the grind, just as like a... I want to have all the free-to-plays, but I also think it's worth the grind for the Kaku, and he's not a terrible unit, actually. I'm probably going to do a full free-to-play team later tonight out of boredom, and have him on there, and just probably try and make him the main unit. And I definitely think it's possible, because he's not a terrible light unit, actually. I expected him to be way worse. Now, remember, he is getting boosted right now, because he just released as a free-to-play on Global, but overall, not terrible. Let's see if we have a chance of getting bleed. Did the middle guy get bleed? He actually did, so that chance isn't the worst, I suppose, though it could have just been a fluke. So, once again, 2 durability left there. 19, 20. Once again, not a terrible unit overall, once we get to 29 though. 29. We're gonna let him get the break here. Let's see what the damage he does on this. Didn't actually see the damage, but he was able to break there, which he's guaranteed to break. Anyway, so I actually want to test his skill out against another person and see if he can get that bleed off again. If he can get the bleed off too well, he's probably gonna one-shot them. But okay, he didn't get the bleed off there because it'd show up here as a status. But still, not terrible overall. There's another break. 10k damage there. 10k. Okay, yeah, he's not terrible. Now, he has type advantage right now, but this is a free-to-play hitting for like 10k damage per hit towards the end there. Like, that is no joke. I mean, I don't even think I activated Toka's skill yet. That was legit just from his skill stacking up enough. So, not terrible, actually. I really don't mind him as a free-to-play. He's not a bad unit. So, we're going to take him against, I guess, equal typing and see what he does damage-wise. But right now, and I know he's getting boosted once again, but right now, yeah, he's doing phenomenal overall. So we're gonna go take it against the light typing because he is a light typing unit, and we're gonna see what he does damage wise compared to the other light typing units I have in the front row. So let's see how that goes. And I don't actually think I got to see the defense or anything because I'm pretty sure we one-rounded that entire thing mainly using him. Now of course we used the free-to-play Kaneki and the Toka, but let's be honest, they're not doing nothing compared to him. He's doing a lot of damage actually, which is really weird to see. So 1, 2, 3. We'll switch over here. Okay, 1.3 versus... I wanted to see 600 versus 1.7, 2.6. Okay, yeah, he's still doing about half of what he was doing with type advantage. So definitely not a slacker. 1.2k on a crit. Can we get another crit here? 2.9. Oh, I know how to get a crit. I know how to guarantee a crit. But yeah, he's not terrible overall. That's actually pretty good. We're going to test him out again. We're going to see if we can get the bleed going off. I'd like to see him bleed again, or at least cause bleed one more time. No, he did not cause a bleed there. So, like I said, the bleed chance is low. He's not going to be a specific, like, support free-to-play or anything. But overall, he's not the worst when it comes to, like, damage dealing. And he's did almost, that was 5k there even. Let's see how it is at the end. Because slowly, every single round, basically, we're kind of guaranteed to get his skill off. It's actually pretty nice. But, so, yeah, I should have been paying attention there. But 2k, I don't know what that was because it was a break, but... Oh, did he get his bleed off, actually? I think he may have gotten his bleed off. 15, there we go. We're gonna use the skill again. I don't remember how many times he attacks. He attacks 6 times, so that's not terrible either. There's another break, and once again, his skill isn't doing the best damage, but 4.6k on a crit right now. That's not bad at all. Like, this is a free-to-play doing this. Like, the other free-to-play light types, they don't hold a candle to this dude right now. And once again, I'm pretty sure because they just have him really buffed up because him being a fresh free-to-play farm. But overall, he's not terrible, and it's really not a hard farm to farm these free-to-play guys up. Like, you can farm them up within a couple hours and then be done with it, and then use them for the rest of the warm-up period, and even in territory wars. Like, definitely not a bad character. Once again, we're gonna get his skill off here. He's gonna boost his attack even more. I actually want to see what his attack boost is right now. So, menu, let's go to details. Can we do that? Yes. Okay. Increases attack by 1.5 times, so that actually isn't increased anymore. So, 1.3k attack right now. Yeah, 1.3k attack, 891 defense, and I don't know where that's coming from. Plus 6k HP out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure he's just getting boosted right now because, like, weird. I think weird. That's all I know. That's really strange that they're boosting it so much. I don't think they boost most free-to-plays that much still. We're gonna take 5 on the middle guy so we can use the most AP. Boom. Okay, there we go. So, we're gonna test out the Kaneki skill. Once again, he's a free-to-play, he's a healer, but I don't think we actually need to heal him, but still. He's not a bad healer. And, yeah, once again, this guy's doing quite the damage here. Do not let anything fool you here. He's hitting pretty hard, actually, and I really like seeing a free-to-play hit that hard. Now, once again, he is boosted. I cannot stress that enough. He's being boosted right now because he just released, but he's hitting pretty hard. I don't mind him as a unit, actually. He's definitely not the worst. Now, none of the free-to-plays have really gotten anything crazy. The Juzo, the Hinami, and a couple other units are kind of cheat codes when it comes to some S events as they come out, some S difficulty events. They're going to become cheat code characters because of their durability down skills and being able to max them out super easy. This guy, however, I really don't... I don't know if he'll ever become a cheat code per se, but 5.7k on crit, not bad. Like, he hit 10k earlier, I know, having type advantage, but that was type advantage, so, like, you should expect that. Let's go ahead and see what his skill does. Once again, it really irks me that his skill is the way it is, because he boosts his own attack, and there was an overkill. He boosts his own attack, and then he only does 0.7 times attack damage, so I think he's still doing a bit more than 1 right now when he attacks after getting his skill off 1 time, but it's still really annoying because he's nerfing himself. But overall, not a terrible unit. Definitely does decent damage. He is boosted right now. I definitely think it's always worth the grind to grind up free-to-plays, guys. Real quickly, let me just show you my box of free-to-plays, and I suppose why my opinion, and also, I just remembered a free-to-play I forgot to do during the war, and I had way too much time, and I still didn't do it because the war was depressing me that much. Okay, so free-to-play wise for me right now, guys, this guy's a free-to-play. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 by 4. 21, I do believe. I have 21 free-to-plays. A couple of these are SRs that were not technically free-to-play, but yeah. Look at that. That's how many free-to-plays I have right now. And technically, this is a free-to-play. I just didn't 100% it. Technically, there's also a... No, I still have her 100%. I just don't have her 10 out of 10. There's also technically the... Where's the Toka at? Coffee Shop Toka. I need to farm her up during the next war. I do want to get an Is It Worth the Grind out for her. I can't believe I actually don't have an Is It Worth the Grind out for her because she's probably one of the more... I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I don't have that out. But I do believe that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And keep it beast mode. I'm out. I see yous. Once again, he's not terrible, but his skill's lackluster. It's a really boring skill, but he's kind of boosted right now. So, yeah. I'd farm him up. I love the extra Kaku you get. As a matter of fact, I need all the Kaku I can get. But he's a pretty good unit overall. I do believe that's all for now, though. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, or if it helped you decide on farming up the character. And once again, if you're doubting farming up a free-to-play, just think of the nice red Kaku. But I'm out for now. See you.